Hello, I'm here on holiday in the beautiful town of Ilfracombe in North Devon. It's a beautiful day, and as you can see, they're serving cream teas. This is the cream teas over there. Beautiful traditional Devonshire cream teas, where I think the jam goes on before the cream, or the cream goes on before the jam. I don't know. It's different in Devon than it is in Cornwall. But anyway, the thing is, we're here at this beautiful church here in Ilfracombe in North Devon, and it's the church. It's St Philip's and St James's Church, and as you can see up there, can you get closer to that? It's time to seek the Lord. I've been promised that we can have a look around the church and possibly play the only pipe organ left here that's working, because all the rest are kind of electric organs, and hopefully we're going to be doing a video here at the beautiful church of St Philip's and St James here in Ilfracombe. So I'm just waiting for the man to come along to show me around. This is the entrance. Well, it's the tradesman's entrance into St Philip's and St James Church in Ilfracombe. So, because obviously the entrance for people to just go and view the church is around there, but I'm going in the tradesman's entrance. Come on, follow me. Which door is it? I think it might be this one. Yep. Okay, here we are. Beautiful. It's amazing how silent it is in here. So you're outside with all. Obviously, this is peak time for the holiday makers here in Ilfracombe, and I mean, it's a beautiful day outside, and people are sitting down eating their fish and chips and their ice creams and stuff. And then here it's kind of like an escape. It's amazing, isn't it? And this is Martin. Look, Martin, are you okay to be on a YouTube film? Yeah. Okay. This is Martin, and Martin's going to show us around the church and hopefully maybe play a hymn on the pipe organ. The only pipe organ left working here in this North Devon. Is that right?
No, not North Devon.
Okay.
Just in Ilfracombe.
Just in Ilfracombe. Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
There's two other pipe organs, but only this one is in working order at the moment.
In Ilfracombe.
Yeah.
What year would you say this church?
We've got three churches in Ilfracombe.
Yeah.
Three Anglican churches. There's a Catholic church and several free churches as well. But the three Anglican churches, the one at the other end of the town, Holy Trinity, is the oldest one in the town. That's been here for hundreds of years. The other two churches, as I understand, were, and I've only been here a short time, so I may have got this slightly wrong. You have to look it up. But
okay.
I understand that there was a problem about high church and low church, the usual problems.
Ah, I see.
And they decided that they wanted to have this as a low evangelical church,
yes.
And it didn't go down particularly well with the other ones. So they built this one. Right. It got part way through the building, they ran out of money. Right. It's been thrown up. There's a lot of problems with it, as you can see with the bits dropping down.
Is that kind of caused by damp?
Yeah, that's right. And some of the windows have actually dropped out on the other side as well.
It's beautiful stained glass, isn't it? So this is kind of Victorian era, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. And I mean, is it easy to replace the stained glass once it's if it's been damaged? Is it?
It's not so much of a problem with the stained glass, I don't think. It's what holds it in place.
Yeah.
Because that's what's happened. We got crumbling. So it's the surrounds of the window that cause bigger problems.
Yeah.
Why there's a stained glass window there and all the rest of them are white, I don't know.
Oh yeah, this side seems to be stained glass, doesn't it?
But not these two up here. You can see all the damp problems you've got in that window there.
Yes, yes. So what can you do? Are you raising money to sort of put it right?
Always trying to raise money. As much as, well, like all Anglican churches around the country really, where most of us are in the same boat, one way or another.
Because we've got to keep them restored, haven't we?
Well, that's right. We've got to do our best. It depends, on your take. I mean, a lot of people would say, knock it down and start again, but that would be even more expensive, something small. But this particular one is in an ideal situation, being right by the harbour. Yeah. So it's a good place, to have a Christian church.
Absolutely. It's essential, isn't it, really?
Okay. I'll fire up the organ for you.
Okay, there's a bit of a step there. anyway, as you can see here, in loving memory of the men of St Philip and St James's who fell in the Great War, the First World War. Look, who I guess we're all kind of local people, really, from here in Ilfracombe, and they all fell sadly in the First World War. I recognise that sound. That is the sound of the pipe organ firing up, if that's the right if that's the right term. Let's have a look. So I'm guessing that sometimes the electric piano must get used.
Yes. So we have a couple of guitars and pianist and drums as well.
Oh, and like a band setup?
Just a small band, yes. Yeah.
So where's the actual organ itself?
It's around here.
Oh, it's around here. So this is obviously where the pipes are, but you actually sit and play it around here.
There's the organ. Oh, wow. I turned the lights on and I think it's fired up now, so hopefully...
Wow. So I think so. It's warmed up, isn't it? That's it. Because obviously these pipe organs used to have to pump them, didn't you? Sort of
by hand.
By
Yes,
hand,
yes.
right? Yeah.
I went to my father was a rector at Beckley, just outside Oxford.
Yeah.
And not my father, I mean my grandfather. And his wife was eventually buried there with the rest of my family there.
Yes.
And when she died, you know, their electrics had packed up. So although I was there for the funeral, I was having to pump the organ.
So you were doing that at the funeral?
Yeah.
Wow, so it proves you can, if the electric goes, you could still bring that back into action.
Oh, well, I think it probably is. It's just, it wasn't working that Sunday, but
Well, this is it.
that weekend.
It's good that you had it still. Of course, this is where the services, this is where the vicar would stand.
For the sermon.
For the sermon?
Yeah, just a sermon, yeah.
Just a sermon.
He would sit here or here.
Okay.
Usually on this side, I think,
I
because he
see.
gets a better view. So lessons are read from here normally, or would be,
Yes.
and the sermon would be from up there.
And the Church of England, it always has the eagles.
The eagle, yes.
It's always
that's
the
right,
eagles.
yeah.
Isn't it?
In this church now, we do the service from the desk there,
Yeah.
and so we don't use that very much. We have done, and you know, it's all gets microphoned up as well.
Yeah.
So, but I haven't seen the pulpit used for quite a long time.
Okay, so here's
Here's the organ.
a double manual organ. So I'm going to just sit in here and. Okay.
There's certainly one key I know somewhere down here that doesn't work. I'm not sure which. Oh, looks like you hit the right one.
That's all right. Maybe have to pull out a few stops.
Right.
I'll be very careful because I know they have to be treated. So, okay. Okay. Let's see the. I think they take a fair bit of time to warm up, so you've got to treat the stops very, very carefully. Pull them out very gently, you see. As,
It hasn't been used very much recently, but one of our organists, one of the organists in the town, his mother died recently, and she had her funeral here, and so he played for her funeral. So it has been used in the last couple of weeks.
Right, I see. Okay, so.
Yeah, it's lovely to hear it.
So this would be here. This would have been here when the church was built, I suppose.
I'm guessing, but I would imagine it was here from the beginning. Yes, so mid 1800s, Victorian order. Yeah.
Can I play one more?
You can play what you like. It's just lovely to hear it going.
This is a beautiful pipe organ, here probably from around 1850 when the church was built, and it works great, doesn't it? So I mean, I'm going to play a couple more. I might just play a quick blast of Amazing Grace. see the pedals down here. They're kind of basically the pedals are. It's a scale of. It's the same as the keyboard. So it starts with C down here, D. So you got C, C sharp, D, E flat, E, F, G, and so on. A, B, C. And that's what gives that kind of lovely sub-bass sound. So if it's all right with Martin, I think I'm going to play one more song. One more hymn, I should say. I'll do. Beautiful sound of the pipe organ here at St Philip's and St James in the beautiful, wonderful town of Ilfracombe here in North Devon. I want to say a special thank you to Martin that made this all possible today. Thank you very much.
Well, I just happened to be on duty in the car park today.
That was lucky, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So not only did we get a parking space,
yes,
we got to play the pipe organ.
And it's lovely to hear it.